Good evening, on top of the evening. See, the sun is out again. After the rain, we get some rain to wash away some of the dust that's on the roadway. Yes, in this part of the neck of the wood, people always crossing the street, so you got to look out for them. But the news or the topic of the day is P Diddy was in court today. He say he only said 10 words. Those 10 words, he was very emotional. He think he was Mr. America. Think he was big and bad and could do anything he want, but not in America. No matter how much money the black man have or had, he still have to obey. You can't too powerful in America as a black man. Because they have a saying, say the higher the monkey climb, or the more he exposed. And if you have any dirt in your closet, they will find it. You could have even 100 years old and they want to get you, they'll get you. Because he think he was powerful. Think he have all that money. Behind bars where you can't see the outside world, all you see is just man behind those doors. So no matter how powerful as a black man you think you are, you're not that powerful in America. Because in America, when they want you, they get you. So his trial is next week, the 3rd of October. And he's been in jail a minute now. They say he was very emotional. But the wrongs you do will come back and haunt you. A lot of these guys, money make they think they're powerful. So they use and misuse people at times. But you can't do that when you're a celebrity. Because it will come back and haunt you. And when it come back at you, it feels like it come 100-fold. Because something he done 2016, Ashawe Harmony, blessings. I'm from Jamaica living in America. But he done something 2016 and it's only now that it surfaced. Which is what? 9 years later? Yeah? And although he paid the lady to hush. But when the FBI want you, hey, they are going to get you. So he pay all that hush money. He pay her millions of dollars for the case to go away, which he never did. Busy production, blessings. But if you done wrong, no matter how long it takes, because they say karma is swift justice now. Because at his age, he's supposed to be looking to coming from prison instead of going. But they was asking if his friend Donald Trump was gonna pardon him. When they asked Donald Trump the question, he beat around the question. But what are your thoughts with P Diddy going on trial next week? October 3rd. They said today he was very emotional, so most likely it started to get to him, so most likely he breaking down, being locked up. They said they find hundreds of baby oils in his house. What were he doing with those baby oils? Kyle, bless up yourself. For a grown man to abuse that woman and to pay her off to hush, and only to see it resurface in what, 2025, and for her to testify against him. But if it go on trial, it's gonna be crazy because more people gonna come out against him. But when you do the wrong, you gotta do the crime. You do the crime, you gotta do the time. That's the saying in America. But I feel it for him knowing that all that money you have can take you out of the trouble that you're in. So all these thug life that they preach and sing about, he ain't worth it. Cause you sing about thug life, preach about thug life and the gangster life. Gangster don't benefit anybody. So kids got to look at life different. Instead of looking up to these guys who they're there in Hollywood or movie star and all of that. Because see, he's in jail. And all that money he have, most of it's gonna go to the lawyer. Because the lawyer gonna get most of the money to try to get a deal. To see if he can get the least amount of time. Or to get no time. Or time already served. But to make the matter worse, if he go to trial and they have more victim and more witness, it's only gonna get worse for him. So most likely his attorney, they gotta be trying for him not to go on trial to the hearing because anyhow it happened like that. Yep, it's gonna be bad for him. P Diddy, the bad boy. You get that name, bad boy. Only thing bad boy do is destroy people life. Need to change the bad into good now. Need to turn your life around if you haven't done that already. It's a bad boy. He did it. Cassie, the way you look how he treat Cassie, you'll be like, whoa, really a man really do something like that to a woman? You treat her like a rock dog. Not even a dog in America you treat that way because you're going to go to jail. American love their dog. See what happened to Michael Vick? He went to prison for a dog fight. You can't ill treat dog in America. And he was treating the woman like that. Toss her against the elevator. If you see the video, it's like, it's hard to watch. Very hard to watch. It's inhumane of a man to do something like that to a woman. But when you got money, you think you're big, bad, and powerful, so you can ill treat people. But to be honest, sometimes some women out there, they want to be in the limelight. And they want to mix and mingle with celebrities. So whatever the cost is, they will bear the burden. Man, you have Christian Dior belt, you're a rich man, man. You got Christian Dior belt, you're rich. That's a lot of money for that belt. Yes, so a lot of the time, women will take the abuse just to be with a celebrity. But how low can you go for somebody to demoralize you like that and treat you less of a human being? Because all when she was on the ground, was treating her like she's nobody. And for him to be on trial or going on trial next week, or it's hearing today in court, all emotional. Because if you've been in jail, if you ever been in locked up, you know that's all you see is four walls. As Jacques is saying, the prison is not a Bella Rose. When the reality hit you, it make you ball. So most likely he was in there crying. Because the first time when Cassie was testifying, he wasn't emotional. But now when the reality kicked in, then he started to get emotional. Because you have all that money and you can't pay yourself out of jail. Because when the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, when they build a case against you, it's hard to get out. Because before they hold you, they already have a case against you. So they gather all the information. So when they go to court, they already have you. So the only thing their lawyer and your lawyer gonna do is try to get a plea deal for you to get the less possible time. But he have money, so his lawyer gonna take most of his money because that's the way the court designed. Court designed for the lawyer to get the money. And I bet you he have some of the prominent name lawyers in America on his case. But if you're a celebrity, kids look up to you as a role model. And if you're a role model, you need to desist, cease and desist from certain activity that you used to do when you never have any money. Because easy come, easy go. Or hard come, easy go. So if you used to have a lot of money, then you get a lawyer, retain the lawyer, then these lawyers don't joke. They're gonna take most of your money. And that's what's gonna happen to him. Just take Mike Vick into consideration. Mike Vick was doing great. He, he was fighting dogs. But maybe that was something where he from they grew up on doing. When they investigate him, they hold him. Yeah, he went away for a minute. He went and do time for those dogs that he was fighting. Lose most of his money, or not, if not all of his money. And T.I. asked him, "Hey, Michael Vick, you okay? What can I do for you?" Michael Vick said, "I'm in the hole of 50,000." T.I. sent him 75. I said, "Hey, man, come back up." And that's how Michael Vick come back up. Then Andy Reid give him a second chance. Went and played for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, now he's a coach in Virginia, coaching high school football. But saying this to say that if you are a role model, if black kids look up to you and see you as a role model, if you used to do criminal activity or any activity that is not of good standing, you need to cease and desist because your past is gonna come and haunt you. And as they say, your past become your present. And that what catch up with Diddy. Because he have this money and everything, so he think he was strong and mighty. But when you are of black color or complexion in America, it don't work like that. No matter how much money you have, you're still a black man. And black people have to figure that out and know that no matter how much money you have as a black man in America, you will always be black. No matter who you are around or who you associate with, you can't get that out of your head that you're a black man. It's not the same tune for you. Because as you see all that is going on in the media, just look, they analyze Charlie Kirk. Nobody know who do it. I did it before the guy parents turned him in. And all of a sudden they were sending in threats to black colleges, HBCU, because they think it was somebody black that did it. Only to find out it was one of their own. So now they start to change the tune and blame it on LGBTQ roommate and all of that. But did he think he was big and powerful, strong and mighty? But he learned real fast that no matter how much money you have in America as a black man, you will never be strong and powerful. Because a lot of white people, they still haven't accepted President Barack Obama because they see him as a black man. I go to a lot of white people house and work. No, he can't be my president. He's an N. I was like, okay. And they tell you straight to your face. He's your president, not my president. And that's the way they talk. And they tell you like it is. So with P Diddy commit that crime, he think it was his past. But certain crime don't have statute of limitation. And if it don't have statute of limitation, then what you think gonna happen? They're gonna revisit it, and it's gonna come above the surface. And when it come above the surface, then hey, it's gonna cost you dearly. And it's sure costing him. Costing him his freedom, costing him money, costing him his time. Because your past become your future. Your past is the present right now. Or you could put in the comment section, what are your thoughts with the whole Diddy saga? You think more victim gonna come out? Talk about the baby oil? Because I think he wanna go back in the days where they used to oil up the slaves when they're selling them to see who is the shiniest one. With him with baby oil. You don't have baby, but you have baby oil. It's like a joke. But wherever you're watching from, blessings to you and your family. Hope you are doing well. And remember, if you're in America and you are half black or brown, no matter how much money you got, you are still a black or brown person. Growing up in Jamaica, we said, if you're black, you're at the back. If you're brown, you stick around. And if you're white, you're ahead. And that's how it works in America. They treat you like that. No matter how much money you think you have, you're not going to be a part of the elite. You think you are, but you are not. You start to cut up the road also. And did he think he was big and strong and mighty? But his past come back to haunt him. Say he was very emotional in court. Because those four walls will break you, no matter how strong of a person you are. When the reality kick in and you know that, hey, I don't got a chance to see my wife, my girl, my kids. I can't be on my computer, I can't be on my phone, I can't go out when I want to, can't put on my pretty clothes. You can't do nothing because they give you an orange suit. Orange suit and you know those slippers that when women go to their pedicure or their manicure that they give them to wear. That's what you wear in prison. And that's all you see is just your male. You don't see no woman. Or you don't see nothing, really. But it's gonna be interesting because a lot of people was looking up to him, a lot of kids. You gotta start teaching children to look up to parents as their role model. Because a lot of these guys in Hollywood, they're not no role models for kids to emulate or wanna be like. Because now that you see what's coming on the surface, you'll be like, no, I don't want my kids to look up to P Diddy. As he say, first he says bad boy. I think that's his record label. And you know what bad does. There's no good come out of bad. Because bad is bad and good is good. But now they say start to show remorse, start to get emotional. But there's consequence for every action. And as we said, his past catching up to him. If you are in America and you are of black or brown, just remember those three sayings. If you're black, you're at the back. If you're brown, you stick around. If you're white, you're ahead. So you can't do what the white man do, like does, because he can do it and get away with it. You try it, and you go to jail. Or you try it, or they investigate you. Then they will put you in jail. So P Diddy, the bad boy, he is in jail, and he was in court today. They say he almost said 10 words. 10 words. He was emotional. So most likely those walls start to break him. No matter how top of a celebrity you are, once you go to jail, you can't put on that makeup, you can't put on anything. So all you get is one jumper suit and a slippers. You start think about everything that you have outside of those four walls. You live it to make you cry. As Jack Kerr said, prison on a Bella Rose.